Hello, welcome back to TapDown Duels' second duel. I am here again with Verontex. I believe, am I saying it right again?
You say it wrong every time, but it's okay.
How do you say it?
It's Verontex.
Verontex. Anyways, he's here with me in person now, and it's not over the phone. So, we're going to talk a little bit about the decks, as you can see in front of you. Primordial Soup Bant Mega Ramp is by Spootyone. You can see them talking in the chat to the right. And then Behgz has Transforming Trading Post. So we're going to talk about a little bit about the decks, and Miguel can explain about the Trading Post one since he's more of a control freak. And I will speak about the ramp one because that's what I love to do.
Well, seeing as I haven't actually looked at these decks yet, go ahead and go over the Bant deck first while I look over the Trading Post deck.
Okay, so his Bant Super Ramp deck is basically he has 25 lands, which is quite a bit, but he gets a lot of them out with the Crewfix, which keeps his deck cycling through them really fast. He does have 4 Elfish Mystic, 2 Kiara's Followers, which really helps with untapping either their Elvish Mystic or untapping their other lands, which he also can use to untap his Primordial, which is the main focus of the game, late game as well. And basically what he loves to do in bringing out that Primordial as fast as he can is he'll wipe out lands. If he sees huge threats other than, like, maybe if he sees a Planeswalker, he can wipe that out immediately, which looks like it's going to be a great idea for the Transforming Trading Post deck over here since he has 7 Planeswalkers. It looks like that'll be a big target of his every time he brings out that Primordial. So as you can see, he has 4, 8, 10, 11, 12. He has 12 rampers plus a Kiora. And the middle, if not all of you know off the top of your head, Kiora's middle ability is Explore. And Explore is basically draw a card, you can play an extra card this turn, which is a -1 ability. So that's another ramp right there as well. And so he has 2 Detention Spheres, not that much, but the Cyclonic Rift is really where that control plays in, and it looks like he's going to be playing that Simic Charm just for the hexproof ability when they try to target his Sylvan Primordial. So 25 lands, the Crewfix right here brings out a lot of those later mid-game, and then the Arbor Colossus right here, that really helps them with dealing with like Desecration Demon and pretty much other huge flyers like Archangel of Thune, that kind of stuff. His sideboard over here looks like it's going to be dealing with a lot of aggro. The Blind Obedience right there. He has Mistcutter deal with mono blue decks. The Nalia's Disciple, that's mainly for those aggro decks to just give him a ton of life. And basically you gain life equal to your Devotion to Green. And I believe it costs 4 and it's like a 2/3 or something like that. He has 2 more Simic Charms for controls, which it looks like he may be putting in with this Transforming Trading Post, because it looks like he may think that Behgz is going to bring out a lot of those Heroes Downfall for the Sylvan Primordial when it comes out, as well as other. He doesn't have any more counter spells, unfortunately. So it looks like that's how sideboard is going to be playing out. I'm assuming he's going to bring in what would he bring in? Maybe a Mysticutter, because he has 1 Aetherling, but probably not. I'm unsure what he might bring in. Maybe a Primeval Bounty, since it is a control deck, which will be coming out later game, so he can bring out a lot more stuff for every spell he plays. So let's look at the Behgz Trading Post deck.
Okay, so this blue-white deck here, it follows basically what blue-white control decks want to do nowadays. Just some hard control and not allow your opponent to get anything, basically. So like Elspeth's Sun's Champion, for instance, if your creatures get anything that's too big, too much for you to handle otherwise, you blow them up. And then afterwards you get creatures. So then you have Jace Architect of Thought, which of course gets you through your deck real quick so you can find answers that you need or to find threats. And of course Jace Memory Adept is a win con in and of itself, just with its mill power. Now, the interesting thing with the Trading Post is that he can put out blockers at instant speed if he likes, and at the same time he can make a lot of use out of his Traveler's Amulet to filter out lands out of his deck. That way he's drawing into his threats and into his answers, rather than hitting lands. And Elixir of Mortality does the same thing. After so much time has gone by, you might find yourself a little thin on your deck. You can replenish all of your answers and threats back into your library and have solid draws throughout the rest of the game.
Plus that 5 life is going to be useful when
It's really
the
nice.
Primeval Sylvan Primordial's out.
Other than that, it's pretty basic. Last Breath hits a lot of interesting things. Nothing that looks like it'll help him out too much in the Primordial ramp besides the Elvish Mystic and the Curious Fallers, which is pretty good still because he can get rid of some of that ramp. Dissolve, of course, solid card. Azorius Charm, a solid card. And Sphinx's Revelations may definitely get him through the game. Some really interesting sideboard options with Blood Baron, I see. It's a tough card to get rid of. Being pro-white and pro-black could give some other decks some problems, but I don't think it'll be too much of an issue for the Bant deck. Hero's Downfall will be definitely something that could be sideboarded in for
like
his Elspeth and Kioras.
It looks like he's going to put 3 of those in because he sees 6 Planeswalkers over here and a lot of creature options.
Right. But he does look very well set up for the creature matchup with the Supreme Vertex and the Elspeths. So Aetherling is definitely another really good card that'll get him through the game. As long as it's not countered, which I don't think the Bant deck isn't really running any counter spells.
Not one counter.
Right. Aetherling will hit the board and will be tough to deal with. So, yeah.
Alright, let's start the game. Looks like they're playtesting with the deck right now. Yeah, they're not playing. That's Voice of Resurgence, not in the deck. Alright, let's tell them. So it looks like they're probably just going to end the game real quick and get the next one started after they just started their second game. Alright. Oh, really? Wait, let me close out of these. I know a little bit more about standard cards because there's just so many freaking decks on Tapped Out about standard that I feel a little more confident looking at these decks and seeing what they're playing.
They're asking if it's ready.
Alright. Oh, this is the first picture I've seen. He's got his cat. I believe his name is Jack. I saw it on his profile. It's Jack the cat.
So it looks like Behgz. Is that how you say that? Behgz?
That's what I've been going with, Behgz.
Looks like Behgz
one.
starts off the game.
Nice roll. Okay, so 2 temples, 1 breeding pool, 2 breeding pools. He's got a lot of ramp in here, but no threats.
Yet.
Yeah. And Supreme Verdict, which will suck after he gets all his creatures out early.
That turn 4 is going to be pretty rough.
Last Breath, was that reprinted? I didn't even see that.
It's a reprint.
Oh, he's using all the cards. It looks weird in standard right now.
Yep, that's a Hallowed Fountain.
Okay, take... Oh, it comes in tap. Okay. Oh, there's the threat. Hopefully he'll play that turn 5 so he doesn't get wiped out.
Yeah.
Arbor Colossus. 9/9 reaches. Pretty relevant. Too bad Aetherling doesn't start off.
Right. It just starts off with unblockable.
Emerald Pool, what do you say?
I have no idea.
I don't know what that means. Did he mean to say Emerald Pool?
Oh, he drew into a land there, which is good for him.
He needs all land he can get. Why did he play that? Round 1 or turn 1?
There was no need to. He was okay for that. For then.
Yeah, but for the scry.
He didn't need it. He doesn't have anything. I mean, the Last Breath could be relevant, but he might want to save that for something else, something specific later on. Who knows?
No, I mean just playing Temple of Silence turn 1.
Because he didn't want to. I mean...
Fine.
Although I agree, he should have played that first and maybe shock the Hallowed Fountain. Maybe.
Yeah, just in case. He doesn't really have that many
or actually,
turn
he could have
2
just... Yeah.
things. Okay, he shocked it. Sylvan. Yep, there it goes. As you can see, they're describing what they do every time, letting the person know before they move on to the next phase. They're playing this out perfectly. Another good example of how to play out the duels is Duel 1, because they practiced a lot and making sure they did everything perfectly and it went really well. There was no hitches. Alright, he's got his dissolve ready, and I'm assuming he's going to pass turn.
I think he lets everything hit the board.
Just waiting for those big dudes.
Yep, and Supreme Verdict. That's what I would personally do.
And then once he get it going again, he's going to just dissolve it. Son of a...
And then you got those last breaths.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be suck for Spooty. He has no idea what he's walking into.
Right. There's that Corso crew fix.
Yep. He's like, dude, I got the perfect setup. I'm walking right into it.
Right.
And I think he's going to wait one more turn on turn 5.
Yeah, no, of course.
Yeah.
Right now there's nothing
not worth it.
Too crazy going
on.
on.
Reveal the top of... Stupid thing. Alright, Urban Evolution. What is nice though that he already has the Arbor Colossus in his hand since he doesn't see what that is, but when he drops into his other big dude, it's gonna suck because he'll know what it is.
Right.
It's nice to just have one of them in your hand already. That Simic Charm's not gonna do anything.
Okay. Sure. I think that was advantageous for him to have to keep have it stay there, but
that way you just wipe them all out. Maybe he's just saving the Supreme Verdict just for when he gets one of his big dudes out.
Right.
And
but he doesn't know what he has in his hand, and
yeah,
if he ramps into a Sylvan Primordial real quick, he'd may not be able to hit it.
I feel like he's going to counter the Urban Evolution possibly, because that's just gonna like slow him down a lot.
Right.
Because he won't get to play his 2 lands. He doesn't get to draw any cards. Because he can play that right now. I don't know if he will play it, but
yeah.
Yep, he's gonna play it. Let's see if he counters it. Oh, he counters it. That sucks.
Then he gets a scry.
He does. Saw that coming. Wasted his whole turn.
So yeah, at this point he just holds on to the Supreme Verdict for a while.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he drew. I didn't even notice he drew another Last Breath.
Yeah.
Spooty seems like a really nice guy, but I bet there's a little frustration in there right now.
Right. He drew into another detention sphere. Interesting.
Well, he's got 6 planeswalkers to target.
Right.
Because I doubt he's going to use that on a creature because he has Supreme Verdict. Okay, he can tap for 6. How much is Arbor Colossus? Oh, it costs 5. Maybe I think he's gonna play Arbor Colossus. Nope. What? Oh, another one. Another Sylvan.
It's too bad he can't D-sphere those.
At least they can't attack. Wait, didn't Behgz go first, so he missed a land drop?
Yeah, he did miss a land
Oh,
drop.
okay.
Last turn he drew Detention Sphere instead of a land.
Oh, yeah, I know. And they both have a ton of lands in here, so...
Right.
It's surprising you're going to miss a land drop at 26.
Yeah, sometimes it happens.
Gonna play Temple of Mystery. And I'm assuming Arbor Colossus, because he has no other options.
He could Simic Charm to give his Sylvan carry to his Hexproof.
That would be relevant, wouldn't it? There's nothing. Oh, there actually. If only he had a. What is that? Root something defense? It's like root.
Rootborn defenses.
Rootborn defense. Yeah, that's good. And he actually has tokens later game that could actually.
Right.
Proliferate. Or what's it called?
Populate.
Populate. Proliferate. Whatever. So I feel like he's gonna Supreme Verdict.
Supreme Verdict's a pretty relevant thing at the moment.
Yeah. Or maybe he'll wait next turn till he no, because then he'll attack that turn too.
Right.
I was gonna
What's
say
he
like
doing
after 5. Oh, is he
Sphinx for 2? It's the end of his last turn,
yeah,
or what?
at
Okay.
the end, because you can see the
Right.
white bar across it.
Oh, okay. Right.
That's how you sell the turn.
Not bad. Island and Azorius Charm.
Gonna play that Temple. Scry. And then Supreme. That's my opinion.
I think you will.
He passed turn.
Well, he can Azorius Charm the Arbor Colossus, which would put him back a little bit. But of course, he does
After
have that
he
Simic Charm.
monstratize
Right.
or monstrositize. There we go.
Right. Activates its monstrosity. I
Yeah.
think that's a better phrasing.
Monstrositize. I don't know. It's a made-up word. Can you monstrosity at instant speed?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I think here he definitely just says yeah.
Can he do it that way?
What?
Wait for Spootyone to say.
Right. Well, he can. So like right now, he might attempt to Azorius Charm it. Yeah. But now he can Simic Charm it. Because Spootyone has priority before he does, so he can ask if he's going to pass his priority.
Okay.
But then the only issue with that is that when he Azorius Charms, he gives priority back to Spootyone, so it doesn't really matter.
Because I've always kind of thought about that. Like, you think he's going to give a response, and then you're like, okay, I'll pass priority, and then he doesn't respond. Like, oh, wait, I actually want to do something.
Personally, I would have passed straight to damage, taken the 6, if anything. But
keep it.
Because at that point, then you force your opponent to either do the monstrosity or not, and that way you can save the Azorius Charm for after he taps down all of his mana.
Yeah.
And if you take 6, you take 6. He's playing a deck where he's got Elixir of Immortality, Trading Post, and
Sphinx Revelation.
Azorius Charm, which can give Aetherling lifelink and Sphinx's Rev.
Just like, damn it. He's floating his mana.
Yeah. Maybe to make him think that he's got something, but I don't see why.
Yeah.
Yeah, he moves to main too if he's gonna do anything, and nada.
Where did Spootyone get the 1 life from? Oh, this one.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, what? That's right. He never shocked himself, did he?
Yeah, he did.
So, so he had this out.
And last breath. He shocked himself a couple times.
Oh,
and he
yeah,
had that last breath.
That's right.
Yep.
I forgot. End of turn, last breath. I'll give you the life for now.
Well, the Aetherling can surprisingly, puts you on a clock, really.
Yeah.
Even being at 25 life, it's that 4 turns.
How much was the
Because
power
8
go up
and
to
8 is
max?
16.
Oh, it goes up to 8. That's right. And Elspeth. That sucks.
Let's hope he top decks a Sylvan Primordial.
That's pretty relevant. I think the last thing he wants to top deck right now is Simic Charms.
Right. Or even mana weenies.
Hmm?
Or even a mana weenie.
Yeah. He's still got 2 detention spheres. he can get the pictures for the soldier tokens.
Yeah, top deck forest.
Another forest. That
Doesn't look too good for him right now.
that's
I think on his
unfortunate.
next turn he plays a Jace Architect and just starts plus money. He can pull out Spootyone's Sylvan Primordial.
Jesus, he just tapped all those. Look at no Sylvan. Come on. Oh, he tapped them all and then untapped them. Well, I hope that the recording audio is not lagging right now.
Yeah, that'd be bad. Well, maybe not bad, but
Here, I'm gonna have back your land. When they spread out their land too far, then it makes
right.
the
You can
whole
just put that
screen
Temple
small.
of Lightman over the Hallowed Fountain,
Exactly.
and even the Temple. Well, no,
Did you hear
Temple
me?
Seat's fine.
Or did you see me? You read me?
I think he's busy.
Yeah.
Doing stuff.
So I was like, what? No, wrong way.
There we go. Now he's like crazy stacking it. It's fine.
Don't want to piss off the judge.
Yes, he plus ones. If he gets that -8, he pulls out his Spooty-One's own Sylvan Primordial out against him, and can pull out Aetherling for free too.
Oh yeah. That sucks. I forgot about that. He doesn't need the card draw right now because he knows he only has 1 card in his hand.
Right.
And he obviously knows what his main board is. Cyclonic Rift, how relevant.
Well, it can put all the tokens back for a little while.
And both planeswalkers after they +1 this next turn.
Right.
Hopefully.
Hopefully that gives them enough time to come back.
Yeah. Because
It's a relevant card.
that's why he runs 4 of those in there. Because he's not a control deck.
Oh, he last turn. Interesting.
Yeah, do it at the end after he does his
Right.
stuff. That way he doesn't play it that turn again. It's
Why?
in response to him activating that, I think he'll Cyclonic Rift.
He still mills 10.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's
it's on the stack.
Yeah,
though.
it's on the stack. What happened to Oh, because you can only have one Jace out at a time.
Well, he should have. Oh. I would have had him do the -2 first. Why didn't he do that?
He wasn't thinking. That's all there is to that.
Yeah, you would have netted a card. Or 2.
Yeah.
I'll put him.
The sun! Ah!
It burns.
Vampires! Kind of a slow turn right now.
Did he? Oh, he drew one. He honestly should have just hit the -2 off of Jace Architect and then hit 0 on Jace Memory Depth.
Why did he point the arrow here and then no mill happened? Remember he pointed the arrow with Jace?
He did mill. He milled by force.
I thought it was mill 10.
No, he did the +1.
Oh.
Yeah.
Forgot. Oh, and there comes the Cyclonic Rift. You suck. How many more does it take? There we go.
That's interesting. He top decked like Courser of Crewfix. So everyone gets to see what's on top of his library again.
Woohoo! Which is the worst thing he wants.
Right. And it's a debt.
Oh, he put that on his side of the field on X. Wait. What the heck? Where did that come from?
I have no idea.
Oh, he put that from his... I think he drew a Detention Sphere. He had 3 in his hand. But then he put that on... When you put it on his side of the field, he can't move it again. Only Spootyone can.
Ah.
Okay, cool.
Where'd it go now? I don't even know.
It says on top of his library. Oh, he's trying to reveal it. I forgot he had Detention Spheres. I was thinking it was
All right,
Behgz.
he does.
He's trying to reveal it and he put it on his... Okay, cool. We're both like, what the heck? I'm glad it tells you.
Right.
Oh, D and S are right next to each other. I was like, S sphere. I don't know what that means.
Codex Shredder is a card that just mills a card. You tap it to mill a card.
Oh.
I didn't see any main board, but it would be funny.
Yeah.
So it looks like he draws into an island.
Which that's kind of relevant for standard now with all the scry going on.
That's why I love Thought Scour as a card. If there was any manipulation of the deck, it just ruined it. Azorius Charm Thought Scour was such a beautiful combo. I don't like that threat. Let's get rid of it. Make a mill 10. Right.
Yep.
Let's see. Cyclone it.
31. He only has 3 more turns.
Right. Let's see.
That's why that Jace is, I think, stronger than the Architect. I mean, it can still draw you like the Architect.
No, it doesn't. Architect, his power is super, super powerful.
Yeah, but still draws, has the potential to draw you cards just like the Architect does.
Has the potential, but he's not as good. He's a 5-drop versus a 4-drop that filters through your library.
You mean he's a 4-drop instead of a 5-drop?
No, Jace memory depth. No, I said Jace is a 5-drop, whereas the Architect,
yeah.
filters.
I was just playing with your words. All
That's
right.
not what I said.
He has that powerful forest. What's he gonna do with it? Elixir of Mortality. Do it on Spooty. Oh, it's only yours.
Yeah.
I thought it was target player. I was like, that'd be funny.
Mill 10.
2 more turns. And then drop the Elspeth and get some blockers out.
Oh my goodness, that's rough.
That sucks. I wouldn't even play it. I would just let him think I have something.
Have some key combo pieces. He drew into that Hallowed Fountain.
Stack your lands. Stack you lands.
One more turn. Let's see if he gets it.
Dang players in their 25 lands.
I think that's what hurt him right here. He had too much land on the deck. For all the ramp he has, well, how much land was he running? I don't
25.
remember. 25? That's a little much for a ramp deck. But
Well, it's because he filters it out and he has 4 of those crew fixes.
Right. But you do have to remember that crew fix doesn't actually pull out land. If you already hit a land drop that turn. It is a good card, though.
Yeah. Got a small screen.
Can we see what's in their graveyard?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, there we go.
So he got rid of the Sylvan Primordials,
You can't make this bigger, can
but
you?
there could be another detention sphere coming up,
There he goes, stacking the land.
right? Yeah. So if he hits that, what's he top deck? Oh, it hasn't shown yet. Never mind.
No, I think he... Where did that Hallowed Fountain go? He put that in his stack? What?
Oh, he already got it. He dealt with it. Oh, what did he do?
Why
with
did he
that?
put it in exile? He put it... Just because he can't stack it, just put it on the island.
It's whatever.
I'm just doing that for the screen size. Don't waste a land.
Alright.
Put it on island.
Oh, it won't let him do more than 3 on a stack.
Yeah, so just put it on the island. I was like, why exile your land? He's like, it's not color coordinated now.
So even
I
if
never thought it could.
Spootyone top decks the detention sphere to get rid of Jace, he still has most of his threats in the graveyard. And
Yeah, and he'll just D-sphere his D-sphere.
you can't.
You can't D-sphere a D-sphere?
No.
What? Yes, you can. You can D-sphere a
It
D-sphere.
says when detention sphere enters the battlefield, you may exile target non-land permanent not named detention
Oh
sphere.
my god, I never even read the top.
That's why it's like kind of it's such an iffy card. It
That
makes it so
sucks.
that it makes it so that you can't accidentally detention sphere your own detention spheres. Do you understand? Because if you
Well, how
hit
could
someone
you
else's detention sphere, it would hit every single detention sphere.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
So that's why.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
I thought I've seen someone play that before at our shop. I think I've seen someone do that.
No, they messed up.
Oh, it was on EDH.
Oh, and it would exile itself.
even if it was possible.
Right. So what would the point of that be, you know? It would just bring back...
Well, I got rid of you.
It would exile itself and then bring everything back that just got taken away.
It would exile itself, and then they both enter play, targeting something else.
Well, no, see, actually...
If it didn't have the top part, if you D-sphere to D-sphere, they both leave.
It would permanently exile everything. It would permanently exile all the 10 spheres.
But when they... Yeah?
Because this goes on the stack. Oh, I guess
Good
that
game.
was game. Yeah. The 10 sphere goes on the stack to exile everything, and so it exiles itself, right?
Mm-hmm.
But its ability was never static for when it leaving the battlefield.
Oh,
I
okay.
think that's how it works. Something like that.
So
Oh, no, it would bring everything back. Weird. Anyway.
Let's look at the sideboard. I have a strong feeling that
Well, he
played really well.
Planeswalkers.
He didn't, yes, but
So
but they know obviously what the decks are. So if he were not playing this, he would be playing. He wouldn't be putting Heroes Downfall.
Right. If this was a tournament right now, as far as what he saw, he wouldn't put the Heroes Downfall in.
Yeah.
He would leave it as is for the most part.
But Blood Baron would be.
There's no need.
Well, what do you think he's gonna? Do you think he'll put in black? Do you think he'll splash black in?
He might splash the black in, but just for the Hero's Downfall.
Because his deck is pretty good against Primordial Soup right now.
Well, just for what we saw.
Yeah. So, obviously the Simic Charms aren't too useful in this game.
Right.
Blind Obedience, possibly just for the Elspeth, but he only has 3 in there, so probably not. I don't know. He doesn't really have a good sideboard.
Miscutter Hydra, it can be really explosive, and it can't be dealt with by, it can't be countered, it can't be dealt with Last Breath.
Aetherling can't block it.
Right, so it could be an explosive card that might do just enough work to get him there.
Mm-hmm.
And Vastwood Hydra might be a thing too. Oh, doesn't.
Yeah. Yeah, you can. We can go to his deck real quick. They're doing their sideboard decisions real quick. So, what does Vastwood do again?
And that one doubles counters on all other things you have.
No, that's a Hydra. A different Hydra.
Oh, I was gonna say it is a Hydra.
Let's just go to the deck real quick. I forgot. Okay. I think he commented on my page real quick.
Spootyone right there.
Are we talking? Oh yeah, we're talking about his deck.
Yeah.
I was looking for Behgz. I don't know why. All right, there it is. And now it has 61 upvotes.
So let's see, Vastwood Hydra.
Oh, it's another X. That's a pretty good one.
Oh, you can distribute the counters, which is
Yeah.
which is cool.
That may be a good option.
Right.
But he does know there's 4 Supreme Verdicts that are not leaving the
Right.
deck.
Right, those are definitely staying.
But at least.
But definitely the
I don't
miscutters. There's no reason not to.
Yeah.
Because Azorius Charm doesn't hit it, Last Breath doesn't hit it.
But once they hit the field, they'll just get D-sphered if he has it in the center.
D-Sphere can't hit it.
Is it not?
It's pro blue. The only thing that hits it is
yeah.
Hero's Downfall. I'm telling you, Miscutter Hydra is a good card for him to play.
It is.
The only thing that hits it is
I
Supreme
wasn't even
Verdict.
thinking about that.
Now, if Behgz is going based on him knowing what the deck does, he might put in the Hero's Downfall, giving him the edge on the Miscutter. But
Yeah. Looks like they're ready to start their game now.
Oh,
Or
we have another
Spootyone is. Yeah, Ryuzeki, or I don't know how to say it. He was there for the last game too.
got you.
How many do we have now? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. And one of the contestants and 2 of the other people were in the last one.
Right.
Alright, looks like they got it going. So,
Let's see this game too.
All right, so
Interesting.
another supreme verdict, Sphinx's revelation.
Oh, he's splashing that black.
Oh yeah, he did. I didn't even know he had swamps in his
Look at,
sideboard.
told you,
I
look at
didn't
that
know.
Mist Cutter Hydra. Although he doesn't have any ramp, so we'll see how that
Yeah.
works out for him.
Would you keep that?
Because
Because he could just play Mist Cutter for 2 and just start swinging in.
Yeah, but then it can get Last Breath.
True. So he'll do it for 3.
Right, he has to
He'll
at least
wait
have
turn
the
4.
mana up. Yeah, I guess it would. He has good chances of drawing into something, but
But the supreme
it's still
verdict is right there.
rough. Well, exactly, and the Supreme Verdict won't hit until late game because he's doesn't have any ramp out
Yeah.
or in his hand. So
Behgz?
it looks like Behgz is pretty well set up for this game as well.
Yeah. Especially since Spootyone doesn't have any ramp, so he won't get it.
That's what I mean, right?
I didn't even ask them if it was a 2 out of 3 game or if they went 3 out of 4.
What was the last one?
2 out of 3.
Oh, I got you. You mean a 3 out of 5?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
3 out of 5.
I would just make it 2 out of 3.
Yeah. If they can't decide, agree upon it, it's going to be 2 out of 3.
Got you.
That way you don't have to deal with that.
Right.
It's in the rules.
Maybe we should actually look at those.
If not agreed upon. If not agreed upon, 2 out of 3. Oh. Spootyone is okay with 3 out of 5. Well, because he lost one.
Right. That's why it should have been something
Yeah.
that gets.
Maybe it made me think about that.
2 out of 3. So 2 out of 3,
Alright.
unless it's super short.
Okay, well, he's a good player. Spooty's like, yeah! He's like, I'm okay with losing quickly. Yeah, this isn't the realistic time of the time play.
Yeah.
Because before we even joined, they were there for like an hour. It was already at an hour.
I have no idea, to be completely honest.
Yeah, they were play testing it already.
Yeah, it's only been like 40 minutes.
I'll start trying now. Simic Charm, unrelevant.
Sylvan Caryatid, relevant. Turn 2 drop.
Relevant.
Drop that force like it's hot. And ooh, that's interesting.
What a surprise! What?
If you +1 Jace after Mistcutter swinging him for 3, he can Last Breath the Mistcutter.
That would be funny.
But he doesn't have Last Breath in him, so I just thought it was an interesting interaction there.
Yeah.
Just when he thinks he's safe.
Yeah. Those are the types of things you don't think about until you're there. You're like, oh my god, yes!
Right.
I can deal with this.
Like the other day, I was looking for a.
Oh, I guess he lost connection real quick and came back in.
Oh,
Thank God it doesn't ruin the game.
right.
Never dealt with that yet.
No, weird interactions always happen. Like the other day, I was playing EDH and I couldn't figure out how to get rid of a creature. So I gave him one of my own enchantments to buff him, and Selesnya charmed it to exile it because it was finally big enough to get rid of.
That was funny. Now he knows. Oh wait, no, Temple to Sleep was already in there. Once he plays that swamp, he'll know he sideboarded in the Hero's Downfall.
Or a Thoughtseize.
Mm.
No, the Thoughtseize, the one of Thoughtseize isn't enough for this deck to.
He has
Game
3 in
edge.
the sideboard.
Oh, did he? I thought it was only 1.
Yeah.
Okay,
Which actually would be pretty cool,
right.
since Spootyone lacks card draw in comparison.
Okay. I got confused right here where it said he stopped looking at his library. And I was
For
like,
the
what?
scry?
Yeah. What is he doing? Shame on him.
All right, game 3. He's like, I'll choose 3 out of 5 now.
Right. Interesting.
I never even noticed that this shows the
hand
number
size?
of yeah. Never even pay attention to that.
Here comes a miscutter for 3. Aw, yes. It's gonna get there.
In response.
He can't counter it.
I know.
It just comes into play.
That's fine. Yeah, he's like, yeah, I know. And swing. Better.
He might have the game just because of that. Well, he has a Supreme Verdict, so...
Yeah, he has his Jace, he just needs one more to get rid of it. Or D-Sphere. Oh, no, not
No.
D-Sphere, I keep thinking.
He just needs the Supreme Verdict next turn. That's a smart move. That miscutter is too powerful for...
Yeah, that'll slow him down a lot, too. Even not knowing what his hand is currently.
Right.
What did they say? Sorry.
They're just sitting left.
I wanted to bottom that card so bad.
Ooh, Aetherling in hand, though. It's interesting.
He has enough lands currently already. And Supreme Verdict. Or, not Jace, yeah. Jace?
What?
Why would
He's
you...
gonna die. He's... Well, if he plus 1s, it puts it to 2.
Yeah, and then
Which
he takes, and it goes down to...
What? Where did Azorius charm come from?
What is... Oh, he's revealing.
Oh, he's revealing it to them.
Why did he do that? Yep. But now, I don't think that's a good move.
No, because then he gets the Hero's Downfall no matter what next turn, and all of his lands, and I'm pretty sure Miscutter swings into Jace. He kills the Miscutter, and then gets to keep Jace for other stuff. Basically, is what happens.
No, because he's tapped out, so he's gonna kill the Jace first.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, if he had plus 1, Jace might not have died.
Yeah.
Most likely wouldn't have died.
Yeah, unless he had another
well,
Miscutter.
he could have Simic Charmed the Miscutter, killed the Jace.
Yeah.
Oh, but it has Pro Blue, so it can't even... So, he should have just plus 1.
Yeah.
Why you no plus 1?
I forgot he can't Simic Charm his own.
Oh, no, actually, no, because Jace would be what starts off at 4. He gets plus 1. Miscutter swings in only for 2, so Jace would have still been at 3.
Yep. And... Yep.
And there's a dead Jace.
Interesting.
I think he played that wrong.
Yeah.
But that comes down to a lot of playtesting. And seeing that interaction over and over again. But, I mean...
It's not like he really needed...
Well, no, it's not like he
card draw,
needed it,
yeah.
but what happens is... Oh, right, what you said, he doesn't really need the card draw. See, what happens is if he wins this game, he's going to think that's an okay play from here on out. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
he's not going to see it as a bad play or something that could have been different. He's like, oh, that was the right play to
But
make.
now when he watches the video...
Right.
He'll be like, oh, wait. Like, Vito from Duel 1, he was telling me after he watched the thing, he's like, looking back at my own plays, he's like, I totally, like, misplayed a bunch of things.
in the moment, it's really, really tough to tell what the right play is, because you have, like, this...
And
you already have this
nervous,
idea
yeah.
of how everything's going to go and how it's all planned out. Then sitting back and watching everything play out, you're like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Which is really nice for us to see the cards they have, because then they can see, you know, how other people do their strategies.
Right,
when they're
right.
watching, and just other spectators. What are they talking about? His top card, bottom. He puts his Azorius charm on the bottom. Yeah, he should have prepared for the Mist Cutter coming in.
Well, I mean, the Mistgutter's fine. Like
I think
there's not a good way to stop that other than the hero's downfall.
yeah.
So I think he did okay there. He just.
But I felt
I think his option would have been better to either Supreme Verdict or +1 the Jace.
Yeah, but for his sideboarding options, I think he could have cut back on like 1 Detention Sphere, 2 Azorius Charms, and put in the 3 Thought Seizes. Because
you'd be surprised. Azorius Charm is a really powerful card for setting your opponent back. In a deck that ramps so hard with especially with Urban Evolution, you want to be able to put creatures back on top of the library to slow them down a little bit.
And we saw that coming. Hero's Downfall. Called it. Of course. Why did he...
Oh, he can,
Why did he... He can't hexproof it. It's pro...
No. Simic Charm can give it hexproof. Because it gives everything you control hexproof.
Oh.
But he can't give it
I thought it
+3
was-
+3 because it gives target creature +3 +3.
Oh, okay, yeah. Forgot. Because I was thinking about that, and I was like, oh yeah, it's pro blue.
Right.
I forgot it's just permanence.
And see, that's why he's supposed to Supreme Verdict instead of Hero's Downfall.
Yep, and now,
And I think now he learns from his mistake.
now he's like, last breath, what if he sees the Jace? Now he's
Right,
like,
he's
my
like-
Jace!
So now I think he Supremes Verdicts, and if he doesn't,
Well, this is definitely a
it's interesting.
better play. Oh, Sylvan Primordial, here it comes.
Well, he's still a
1,
ways away from
2,
it.
3, 4, 5. Yeah, he only needs 2 more lands. Which 3 Arbor Colossus? I haven't even been paying attention to that. There's a
There's
Spring
Supreme Verdict. Finally. Should have been ages ago.
Yeah, I would have done that the next turn it came out. Because now he's down 14. How is Spooty down to 18? He shocked himself once, I'm assuming.
Yeah. So now, unless he tops deck a land, he can't actually play anything next turn besides the Simic Charm.
Which is pretty relevant. What's that last one do? Return target creature to its owner's hand.
It's an unsummon.
Yeah. Not too great.
It's actually good.
He could play Aetherling, be tapped out, and then he Simic Charms it.
Personally,
That'll be fun.
the way to go with Aetherling is never play him if you're going up against a deck that has like some sort of counterspell. You don't play him unless you have the counterspell ready to win a counter battle. Or never play him if you're going up against a deck that has removal unless you have the blue mana ready to flicker.
Yep, he's pretty powerful.
The only deck that combats Aetherling properly is American Control with Counterflux.
Wait, is his turn, but he has 4 lands tapped?
Yeah, he Supreme Verdict.
Oh, yeah. I thought, never mind. I don't know what I was thinking. For some reason, I had Hero's Downfall still in my head.
You still have that in there?
What?
How do we
Double
you
click.
gave it? Oh, there it is. Yeah.
This is 3.
So there's a Simic Charm there.
What does oik mean?
What is happening?
We're getting cut up in there talking. Can't target with Sim Charm. He thought the same thing.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice that.
We're sitting here, we're supposed to be kind of judging the game. they're resolving the issues themselves. And he top decks a Vastwood Hydra, which costs
2 green and...
2 green and X. That's not too great, but
He doesn't know he has last breath. That'll get immediately...
gone.
He'll do that
It'll be
this
gone.
turn.
Right.
So, that's why he's deciding... Because he knows that didn't get sideboarded out.
Right.
Don't play it. Don't play it for the sake of yourself.
I think he wants
Second
to
main
play
phase, end turn. Okay, cool.
was gonna say, I think he wants to play it. Like,
Yeah.
he really wants
He's like,
to.
I
but
want a
it's-
creature out.
It's not worth it too much
It
yet.
can't even distribute if they
Right,
get
right. If it
exiled.
dies. Well, even Basswood says
It says when it dies.
when it dies. Yeah. So
I hate those. Why
he's
can't?
casting Idling with 1 blue open. This might be it. This might be game. 3 turns and done. Well, he needs. Yeah. Let's see. He can get 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. There's 3 turns and that would be it.
Kiora, finally getting his first Planeswalker out of 6.
That might actually just be what he needed right now.
Yep. That's actually a really relevant card. Just prevent damage from the Aetherling every turn.
Well, he flickers the Aetherling. If
So
you
what?
flicker it, it's a different Aetherling.
But you can't attack that same turn.
No, but
Doesn't
Kiora's
count.
ability starts on his turn. He flickers at the end of his turn, before the turn
Oh,
ends.
yeah.
And then on his turn, he can attack because it's a different Aetherling.
With quotation marks, if you
Right.
didn't see that.
Oh, my bad. Yes. So what
yeah,
did he do?
I forgot. Yeah, he played it, the Kiora.
But what's he gonna
He
do with
hasn't-
it?
Nothing yet, he's thinking.
You want to draw the card. Trust me.
Yeah, 4 mana for Explore.
Hey, for all you know, Behgz might just hit him in the face for 8. I'm waiting for a misplay though
From who?
from Behgz.
See if he,
Because if he +1s Kiora, and then he tries to do it if he tries to flicker Aetherling at the end of turn, he wouldn't get Aetherling till his next end turn.
oh, if he doesn't do it.
If he doesn't do it right, if he doesn't do it at the end of main phase, it
And
would just be.
we'll have to type that out too.
Right, it would just be like, whoa. It could change the game at that point.
And then he'll never get it before or prior, so you can never.
Well, no, he could continue flickering. Yeah, because he could flicker it on his turn, so he'd be able to get it back in the turn after that. Just
Oh, okay.
it might put him back.
Oh,
in
he
that-
didn't do it. Oh, because he neg-1'd.
Yeah, and he drew another Kiora. That sucks. So there's a Temple of Silence. And I think
Stacking.
yeah. So I'm not sure if he wants to kill Kiora or if he just wants to swing in for 8. And that's just something that I personally would have trouble deciding.
Uh-huh.
But the cool thing is, the next turn, if Kiora survives, Spootyone draws a card, and it happens to be a land, he can neg-1 his current Kiora to draw another card, and then play Kiora again, neg-1 to draw another card, and if they're lands, he gets to drop all 3 lands.
That is pretty cool. Hopefully he has 3 lands in a row.
Right. Well, I mean, it's possible with how many
25,
lands
yeah.
we've seen.
25. Oh wait, we totally forgot that he's gonna die right now.
Well, that one will. And I was only speculating that he might swing in for 8 rather than deal 4 to Kiora.
Yeah, he doesn't want him to get any more cards. He's probably wondering why he hasn't played very much.
What's he doing? Oh, he's gonna flicker it.
So he doesn't have to deal with that.
And then, yeah. So that way he has a blocker up for next turn. Which, the only thing that has haste is Mistcutter Hydra, and it kind of goes through Aetherling anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And then, boom. Simic Charm. Oh my goodness. That's so rough.
4 lands on... What turn is this?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Maybe-
7. At least turn 7.
At least.
If he's
Turn
hit, if
8.
he's hit his land drop.
Yes, that's 8 lands.
Oh my goodness. There's another Kiora at least. Draw that card.
Behgz laughing a bit.
And it's a Mistcutter Hydra of all things.
Hey! Pro blue though!
Right.
Pro blue! But you can still just flicker it. Doesn't
Well,
matter.
no, it gets through no matter what.
Yeah.
Miscutter Hydra will hit for damage, but Idling might just be too fast.
Yeah.
Oh, he has to discard a card. I'd ditch an Arbor Colossus. He's got too many of those.
Yep. Spooty is definitely not happy right now.
And he discards the
Vastwood.
Vastwood Hydra. Because he has to pour mana into it in order to get big. Whereas Arbor Colossus is a 5-drop 6/6.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. So I think here he swings in for...
8 or...
He might just kill Kiora again, because Kiora is...
He knows he needs those cards right now.
Yeah. Kiora will help get him there if anything happens and anything goes wrong.
He's like, I don't want you to 2 land drops next turn.
Right. It'd be close though, because if he gets one...
Now he's gonna Sphinx his Revelation on the end of the guy's turn. End of Spooty's turn.
Draw 6 cards,
Yeah.
which is rough. Oh,
No, no,
it's
no.
a Temple
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mystery. Ah, man, that's so rough. I wish we could see what they scry.
We do. When they put it on the bottom, we can see. So when it says
Oh. Okay, well, go down so we don't miss it.
So if he keeps it on top, we don't get to see it.
Right.
Obviously.
Or can we? Nope. Yeah, he's gonna play the Mistcutter Hydra for 3.
He's just like, oh, last breath.
Yeah, but he can Sphinx Rev, and he might be able to hit a Hero's Downfall.
Yeah. But just
Or
wait.
Supreme
wait
Verdict.
a turn.
Or Supreme Verdict.
Or Jace to
Right.
neg one it.
Yeah, neg 1 and last breath it.
Take 3.
Oh, the Sphinx, and it doesn't even matter at this point, because even though Miscutter's hitting for 3, he Sphinx Rev for 6, and... Oh. Sphinx Revelation. Such a stupid card.
So not standard material.
No, it is standard material. It's just pro standard material.
it's too good for
It's too
standard.
good for standard.
That's what I meant. Oh man. Blood
Blood
Baron.
Baron. That's an interesting card. Blood Baron
More
stops
lifelink.
Miscutter Hydra.
Yep, more lifelink too.
So I think what he does is he plays the Blood Baron, and Miscutter Hydra can't get through anymore.
Oh, he's gonna deal 8 life this turn, so it's gonna get 10 or less life right there.
Right, and then but he has to get over 30.
Oh, but he forgot to change his life.
He did. No, he did.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he was at 11.
Oh yeah. Thought he would have been over 20. And he
There's
plays
the Blood Baron.
big boy. So he's just like, oh come on. Not fair.
Yeah. Swing in for 4 unblockable. Oh, he doesn't have to swing in for unblockable. Miscutter Hydra's tap.
He could pump it a bit, right?
If he wanted to, but he said no pump. So.
What is he saving it for? The last breath and
Last
Exile?
breath and
exile. Exile his 8th filling.
Oh, he didn't do it though. He just passed turn.
Well, he doesn't need to, but I mean like for
Right.
responses.
So here's where he Simic Charms the Blood Baron back. Up into the hand.
Yep. Or when he attacks. Or play Arbor Colossus. Oh, when he gets flying, Arbor Colossus will be relevant.
Right.
It's just like, yes.
Well, Arbor Colossus starts off at 6/6 and gets Monstrosity 3. So
Monstrosity 3, though, when he does that, destroy your target creature with flying. Yeah. So that's...
wow. But Bloodbear
that's
doesn't inherently have flying, so...
It will.
I don't... maybe. He has to get there with it, and he can Simic Charm it. It's a long game.
It is.
After seeing him stuck on 4 mana, I expected it to be a little bit quicker, but...
Well, yeah, he was at a point where he's like, okay, I need to keep locking him in with
Right.
the no land, and killed off his Kiors, which he still has 2 more.
Yeah.
What would be a really good thing to play right now?
He could
For
try
a
holding.
Spooty.
He could try holding, like sitting there and just trying to Simic Charm next turn because it would force him to flicker
And
either
then
way.
he has 1 more.
Right. Well, does he have 3 in there? No.
He has 2 Simic Charms in his hand.
Right. Well, he could do both, but why is he gonna? He's gonna give it +3. Oh, he can't. So he's going to bounce it back up.
I like the little arrows.
Yeah. Well, yeah, of course. Yeah. Doesn't matter. Before damage doesn't really matter if it's before damage, whatever. They're
Well,
weird.
if it's he can't anyways because after he declared blockers, it's still technically blocked.
Right. Well, that's what I mean. It didn't matter if it was before damage or before blockers. You can still bounce it.
Yeah, but I think he was just confused. Like, are you saying that you're doing that in response to me blocking, which is illegal?
Right.
He was just letting him know, hey, I'm not taking 3 damage.
Oh, right.
I think that's why he said it. Go ahead and swing. And then...
What did he draw? He drew a Jace Memory Adept. Oh no.
here comes the last breath. If he sees it. Oh wait, no, that's
I was
wrong
thinking
one.
last
Wrong
breath,
one.
yeah.
I was thinking Architect, sorry. Just give him another time clock, huh?
Well, no, he's gonna swing
Pumping
in
him?
for 8 right now. He's gonna Simic Charm it because that's the right thing to do. I think it is.
Yeah.
Oh, he took it.
Oh, interesting. Interesting. What is he saving that for? Another Blood Baron? Trying to stall it out?
Well, if he keeps his Aetherling there, he essentially wins the game. What I think he needs to hit is a counter spell to counter the Simic Charm for when he's attacking next turn.
Basically a fog for that creature.
Right.
And he swings in for 3.
For 3.
Yeah.
Oh, with his Mistcutter. Right. Sorry, I kind of...
Look down for a second.
Right.
When will he get that 7th land? Good God. Arbor Colossus hits the field.
Oh, that means he loses. He swings in for 8 unblockable in this game because he doesn't have an open for Simic Charm.
Oh, yep. That was dumb. Could have done a better play.
So,
8-1.
unblockable. Unblockable. Give it unblockable. He didn't give it unblockable so far. Why did he not give it unblockable?
He spent... What the heck?
He didn't give it unblockable.
It's still considered blocked after...
Right, now, yeah, it doesn't matter. He had the game. Now it's gonna get Simic Charm.
I hope
Why?
he doesn't think he can do that in response.
Yeah, he forgot to take unblockable. No, you didn't have enough mana. Because he made an 8/1 for 4 mana. Yeah, so.
His fault.
Yep.
Blink in response. And it comes back. Yeah, he has to discard. Oh, he drew another Blood Baron. When did he draw that second one? I guess I didn't even pay attention.
It would have been right now.
And so he discarded his Godless Shrine. He didn't play a land that turn, did he?
Yeah, what? What's it doing? Stupid. It's your fault, Dane. Insane. That's weird. Maybe he figures he just has the game, so he doesn't really care at this point.
Yeah, but it's nice to have that extra land to blink him.
Well, no, that's what I know. I understand that, but I'm just, that's probably what he's thinking.
Yeah.
It's kind of dumb, but whatever.
I mean, why discard me to play it?
Right. Okay.
And
6, 7, 8.
why did he do that on his turn? Instead of response? Because now it's just going to be back on his turn.
Well, yeah, he's gonna flicker it right now. Then he can swing in for a total of 1, 2, 3, 9, 10, 11, 12 if he plays the other Mistcutter Hydra. Which isn't enough. Maybe that's what he was thinking.
Oh, that is close.
But if he monstrifies, which I don't think he can because monstrifies
No, yeah, it's more.
6 mana.
Which would still only be 3.
Yeah.
He's going to get him down to 2 life and then lose next turn.
If
Close.
he does it right.
Oh yeah, he's doing that right now.
No, I mean if
Behgz does it
right.
Ooh, you know what's a cool standard card, which would be kind of cool with some Primordial, and if he did more enter the battle effects? The Strionic Scepter.
Resonator? Resonator?
Scepter.
Be pretty cool.
Just like, oh, let me blow up 2 of your lands.
I feel like it's a little slow, even for
Yeah.
either of these decks.
Well, I mean, like, if you played... Because you don't have many enter the battlefield effects. But
Right.
if you played more of those.
Well, even then, it's a little slow because it's mana intensive.
Yeah. And his ramp didn't work out too well in these games. Another Elspeth. He only has 1 more Planeswalker, and he draws so much more.
I know.
Alright. Pumping him up.
There we go, unblockable. Get that 4 pumping.
He's like, I just want you to know. There we go. He just wanted to say, hey, I got down to 2 life.
Right.
I think that was his focus. Alright. That looks like his game. GG. Before blocks. What? I don't know what he's gonna... Oh, okay. Well, Spootyone definitely didn't play his deck the way is supposed to play and didn't get really any ramp going. But Behgz, his deck played out perfectly. Had a few misplays here and there, but he still dominated both games throughout, pretty much.
I was kind of sad I didn't see the trading post.
Yeah, not one trading post. He didn't draw one.
I really wanted to see that interaction.
That's the name of his deck. But no trading posts. Alright. Well, that concludes Duel 2 for TapDown Duels. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope our commentary is not lagging again, or is not preceding all of our video. But anyways, stay tuned, and next format, what should next format be? We
Let's do
did
Pauper.
modern. You want to do Pauper?
I want to do Pauper.
All
That'd
right.
be interesting.
Let's do Pauper. Alright, everyone? So, get your decks thinking, and I'll put the thread up either Sunday or Monday. So, get your Pauper decks ready and submit. And get more people involved so we can have more options and not playing the same people. Let's hope we don't get down to that. Alright? Talk to you later, guys. Bye.